Okay guys, so welcome to another video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how you can cut your session and also detail your session in Archicad. I will show you the very easy steps and how to do them as a beginner. So stay with me. First of all, after drawing the floor plan, putting your roof and windows, including the doors in their right positions, I will show you how you can actually cut your session. So first of all, we'll go to viewpoint under the design, go to viewpoint. So from there, we can click on this section. That is the first tool you can see, then elevation, interior, and all that stuff. So let me click on the section. So clicking on the section, you can see this is the setting dialog, the marker section, which is the layer. Then we can see we have the single and staggered. I will show you how you can actually use them and what they mean. And I'll also explain this to you. Okay. So, and this is like the elevation, the session range. Okay. And the ID and the building and the name of this session. So let me first of all draw without wasting your time. Okay, so first of all, I will click here and draw it across the building on where I want to cut, and I will also click here. Then you can see this is showing this arrow. The section is showing this arrow. This facing down meaning I want to actually view down. If I take my hand up, means I want to actually view up. In this section, I want to view up, so I will take my hand up and click it there. So that is it. So that's it. Let me try this staggered method. I will click here. Maybe I will click on one of these place, take my hand, either taking my hand up or down. But let me take my hand up because I want to cut this window. Okay. So I will take my hand up, then click on it, then I take it outside the building and click on it. I think I will double click this time to end that. Yes, I want it to end here. So I will double click. Okay, so that is it. So that's the difference between the straight method and the staggered method. Okay, so for this tutorial, I want to use the straight method only. So let me delete this one. Let me delete viewpoint, delete anyways. So I've successfully drawn my session. Now I want to view the session. I want to go to the session view tab now. So what I will do is that under the navigation panel, you will see under the stories, you will see session. Double click on this, okay? Then it will show okay, you don't need to double click on it. You can just click on, or no, double click on it. Yeah. Then you will see the session 3, which is also the session. Automatically, it gives you a name SO1, SO2, just like that. And this is where the ID is showing. Yes, and it's a session which is the name is the building session. So let's double click on this, and this is what we have. This is what we have. So I will explain how you can actually represent them graphically. So let's go back to the floor plan. What most people do is that they usually use XS, YY, MM, different name. So you can actually change this tag to either OX, yeah. Yes, so that is it. So first of all, you will notice that the section cut across two walls and it's showing, and it will be showing this as an elevation, and it will be showing this as an interior elevation. So let's go and see. So you can see that this is the wall and window it cut across through, and this is the interior elevation that is showing, and this is the exterior elevation that is showing. So by the time we want to set our session, we right click on an empty PDF, then we'll go to session settings. Okay. First of all, you will see the general. You don't need to change much here, and this horizontal range that is showing, I will explain this later. So because we are not going to edit anything here, infinity limited. This infinity means, let me go to the floor plan and explain. Let me just explain it for you once. Okay. And that is what we are having here. Infinity and limited. Okay. The infinity means it can actually show from, you can actually view from here to any, even if I draw a wall here, it's going to show on the session. Okay, let me draw a wall. If I draw a wall at this level, okay, so this section I have the ability to view down to this level, even down to, if I draw a wall here, it will still show it. Even if I draw a wall here, you will still see it. Okay, down to any range. Okay, so if I view it on my session, you can see these are the walls. So if I delete them, you won't see them again. I'll go back to the session, they are no longer there again. So let me Ctrl Z it because I want to show you something again. Then the limited means if I activate this, okay, it's now showing that I want the session to view just from here to this level. And if I go to my session, you will see you can't find that wall again. Meanwhile, the walls are there. But I don't want the session to show up to this level. That is why I use the limited range. I can also drag this to this particular level, and when I go to my session, you will see even the interior elevation is no longer showing, the exterior elevation is no longer showing because this is the range. So this anything beyond this range won't be showing. So let me take you to this place and you will see that okay, now they are back, and but this was they are not showing. So that's the difference between this infinity and the limited range. So let me take it back to the infinity range. Okay, so that's it. Then let me delete these words that I use for showing something. So if I go back to my session, I want to show you, go back then session settings. So the general, that is all for this infinity and limited range. So the next is the model appearance. This is where a lot of works is being done in setting your session. So you can see the cut elements and you can see the uncut elements. So if I should go for the cut elements, this, okay, I can't zoom in. This is where, remember, this is where the section cut across this wall, particularly, and the slab, over the concrete fascia, the roof. This is where it cut across the wall, the windows. This is where it cut across. Then, so that is the cut element. So anything you are editing, anything you are changing here will affect just this cut element on this cut element alone. So let me change to this is the one that comes out by default. So let me change to uniform surface fill. Okay, you can see it has affected that cut element alone. Those cuts, both the slab, the wall, the parapet, and the roof, it has affected them. So let me go back, session setting. Okay, let me use this third one now. Okay, you can see it's now different graphics override, and it's just surface color fill, non-shaded, it's not shaded. This one is cut fill shaded graphically. Then let me use this last one and see. Now it's not like this on cut fill. Okay. So, but by default, we prefer working with this because it shows the graphics and the materials symbol. Okay. So for the next one is the uncut element. So I usually use this uniform pen color fill non-shaded. Then by the time I click on OK, you can see. So I can easily draw my line, my roof members, and my foundation. I will show you all that in this video. So next is Okay, you can see on your own free time, you can actually try all this out. You can see different graphics override. Okay, then maybe you can try this and you can see the material, realistic material will be showing on the uncut field. You can see this place is not, the section does not cut, it's only viewing it. This is where the section cut across, and that is why, and I choose a different graphics override for it. So, but this one that is uncut field, you can see the materials is showing. If I should choose the other ones, you can see it will just be affecting only the uncut fields. So that is it. I should share. So on your free time, you can actually play with this. But for the sake of this video, because we will be editing the session, we'll work with this uniform, the first one. Okay. And lastly, we have transparency. This transparency means anything behind the any transparent like this glass to be showing. So we don't want that to be showing. So we off it. Sun. We don't need sun in shadow, but in case you need yours, you can put it on. Maybe I usually use 25, and at the end of the day, you see the sun is making the work darker, so I will have to off it. It's an interior space, that is why. So let me off it. So that's all. The next is the marker, which is uh, if you go to the floor plan, okay, nice, but because I've off the phone before the sun. So that's that line, the marker line. But we don't need to set all those stuff. We don't really need to set it, except you want to change it to a different line type. Okay. And then this is the marker head. The line, this is the text font and color. This is the symbol. You can actually change to a different symbol. Marker symbol. You can actually change to a different symbol and it will show on the floor plan. And that is it. We have here. So if I should go to, I usually work with the defaults or yeah, this one also works. You can also use this. I actually work with the default, the story levels. We'll explain this. This will be on a different video where you can use this. And okay, this is story level font, which is for this and the color. And this is the marker. If I check on the marker head to activate, so you will see it's activated here. So let's move on to detailing the session. Immediately I want to detail my session. So first thing first, I will use my fill tool and okay, let me pick on this and I will take it to this and drag it down and I will type 150, enter. So you can see the level line is interfering with my fill line I just drew. So what I would do is I will just click on the fill, right click, then I bring it forward. Okay. So one thing in terms of line width, if I on my line width, okay, no, let me on. I want to on my line width, my full line width. You can see the line width, the contour line is same thickness with the wall contour line, and that is because I set it here. Then the outline tab, I need it solid. If I choose on this, you see it has changed, but I need it solid. Then the line type is I use this because the point is 35 millimeter. This you can see, which is number one, which and the point is 13 millimeter. It has reduced. So is either you use 27 or you use 21 for your line width. So let me off my line width. Oh no, let me off my line width. So immediately I want to draw other lines. Then okay, let me draw the foundation. Let me draw the foundation. I pick on the fill tool and although work can determine the depth of the foundation. So I will click on this. I'm using this. Let me just show you how I pick on the fill tool. Click here. I'm using this geometry, this particular one. So I'll maybe use 900, enter, then I'll take it to this point and click. So I want to change the fill, and I usually use this common break. Where's common break? Okay, this the fill line is the same line weight with this. The outline is the same line weight 21. So I will do just edit it, take this up, and take this down. So I will equally pick the foundation, drag it, multiple copies. I'll pick it from this point and easily put it on this same point. Okay, so that is it. And I will just let me draw my hardcore filling, and I usually use maybe 200. Okay, remember how I do? Just click on this. I'm using this. Click on this, then take it down to 200. Type 200, enter. So I will want to change this time around. I will not be using a wall thickness outline. So I will change it to maybe, or let me use this. What is the point? 25 is okay. Then I will use the gravel stone. Okay, so that is it. If I want my line weight, you see. Oh no, don't know why I keep clicking this. Okay, you see. Let me bring this foundation forward. Okay, okay. Let me take it front. Display order, bring to front. Okay, so that is it. Now let me draw my edge. Or let me off my line weight and draw my edge. I'm using fit to also. So I'll pick it. This is the grand level. Okay, this time I'll be using this particular one because I want to click multiple geometry. Okay, click on this, click on this, click on this. So that is it. I will just cross different style, show my head. So this time around, I will be changing the background fill. Remember, in case you are not seeing all these different a lot of graphic symbols. Remember that use drafting. If you use by default, Archicad gives you this which have limited symbols, but come here and change it to drafting fill and click on the background. So and let's look for it. Okay, this it here. I usually change it to this last one to make it lighter. Then and the outline I usually change it to the same. Okay, so that's it. And at the end of the day, I want to draw my line. I will use a very thick line weight, and that is it. Let me take it forward, bring it forward, bring it forward. Okay, so that's override this. So that is it. And for all my line weight, oh, I don't know why I keep on in this. All my line weights, and I'm done with my foundation, the detailing. So let me move down to the roof. So for the roof, I want to use fill tool to cover up these parapets. So let me take down 150 here. Okay, okay, let me take it here and then here. I just draw on top it. Then maybe I can move it, bring it front. Then let me override with um, structural concrete. Okay, because it's concrete. Let me use one so that we bold enough. So that's it. I can easily mirror this, click on it, move, and mirror a copy, and so that's all. So I want to draw my ceiling, and let me use a line weight, a light. Since we don't lay the thick line weight, so I'll be working with just one. Yeah, just pen one. So I will click on this. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, let me use this geometry. So by the time I click on this, I can easily move it up to by 50. And that is all. That way, okay, let me check this so that it could, and I will bring it front. Okay, so that's the next thing I'm going to do. My wall plate. So I will be using 75. Okay, to be my tie beam. Yeah, I'm using 100. I mean, so I can easily copy this from here and place it here. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me pick on the line again. So now we'll be using this to draw my, okay, first of all, my pull line. I will be giving a space of 50 for that. Uh, and also all my pull line will be the one only the roofing sheets 50. Then the next one will be my rafter. Okay, 75, 75, 75. So that is it. So I will quickly want to take on my king post. Let me just, because I'm supposed to get the middle. Okay. But let me just assume, okay, yes, the middle. So let me take on 75. Although I couldn't get the middle perfectly. Um, okay, I think that is the middle. So let me not waste time on that. So what thing I will do is that I will just take this, click on that line, drag it to this point, and pick it up from here and type 1.2 or 1200, 1200 millimeter. Then I will drag. Okay, so that is it. So I will click on this two line and adjust. I click on this line. I want to, yeah. So I will just take that, okay, and pick it here. My trusses. I'll pick it here. So I'll click on all these lines. Yeah, I'm holding shift to click on multiple line. Then I will mirror it from this. Okay, this was where I took my center from, so I'll just mirror it from there. And that is all for my. Let me draw my logins. Just the same principle. 50, or let me use 45. I drag a copy to this point, then I pick it from here and I type 900. Then drag multiple copies. I will just easily pick it from here so that I can place it here. Okay. Okay. Let me just. Yeah. So that is all. Immediately I will start doing my dimensioning. Pick it up from here. Click here and I'll start doing my dimensioning. So that is it. I will change this. I will show you how you can actually change this to millimeter right away. Just come options, uh, reference, project preference, dimensions, and then change this from meter to millimeter, change this to 0, and that's it. So that is how you can actually detail your session. For this, you want to show this, let's just override this roof with, okay, let me click on tab and then, okay, yeah. So I finally click on the field. Okay, let me just show you this way. So you click on fill, click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this. Okay, so that is it. So I come and I click on, I usually use the first one. So the same, so I will just match this name and put it here. You can easily click on your dimension, click on this, and that's how you can take up the heights. So that is how for to cut your session using Archicad. And also, so if you enjoy watching this video, please like and subscribe. Please you can also share the video. Thank you.